Good day to you one and all, it is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I took a few days off because it was New Year and spending time with family, all that stuff. I hope you've had a great time. It's 2023 and the time has come for me. Oh, that nearly, should I do a rap? No. It's no, not going to do it. So today I'm talking about Aryia, it's A-R-Y-I-A, a song called Losers that was released 12 days ago, and I'm tremendously excited to listen to it and let you know what I think. Nice one, guys. Justin Hawkins rides again. The first thing I'll do is I'll read a couple of comments that were on the original video. Joey Flippin' Bats said, "This song is shirt without the R." Okay, I see what he's done there. It's clever stuff, actually. Pat Zilla said, "And the crowd goes mild." Brilliant, just turn the W upside down to make it an M, and thus damning him with faint praise. Biggs Boy says, "Shout out to everyone in the mid-30s who outgrew this in their teens. You did the right thing." So, Aryia, there's not much about him as an artist. But he does state that he's a pop punk artist, and this is what the artist himself had to say about the song in question. "I just wrote this song because I was so sick of living in Massachusetts." He probably didn't have that accent. "I just wrote this song because I was so sick of living in Massachusetts that I just wanted to scream." I'm not going to do that. Just wanted to scream. Being annoyed is an understatement. I hope if people feel stuck at where they are at in their lives, they can get at least a moment of relief listening to this song. Truthfully, we are all just losers doing the best we can to get by. Speak for yourself, mate. This song and music video was my catharsis of this realisation. And I hope that the people who are sick of their hometowns can relate and bang their heads to this angsty song. That's good. So I suppose he's done a lot of the work for me there. He's described it as angsty. He's told us what motivated him to write it. And it's very obvious that it means a lot to him. So, first of all, before we even begin, I can see a man with at least 3 different types of hair and a big shave bit, tattoos all over the back of his head and neck, a striped t-shirt, hunched double over a drum set as though he's about to unleash hell. And there's a lot of graffiti on the wall behind him. Not the kind that is left mischievously by vandals and scamps who then scarper. Nope, this says losers, losers, losers. There's a V in there. Losers, 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 losers. So I'd imagine that's part of the set design. Looks good.
Jenny State is full of losers, and I pretended to ever fucking like you.
Wow.
'Cause if I can't, I'll fucking end it.
I feel like there was a period of time at the beginning of last year now when I was covering a lot of songs that always seemed to have that sort of Pixies influence, and a lot of it came from the sort of chord choices and the relationships between those chords. I mean, this is definitely informed by a Pixies influence, and that can only be a good thing. You know my feelings on the Pixies. I love those guys. It's the ultimate 90s beat. You're gonna hear it on lots of stuff from Ride and I'm not really sure what other bands, but it's on a lot of stuff from the 90s. I suppose 20 years, more than 20 years have passed now. It's due a comeback, and here it is, guys. It's the 90s revival.
Tattoos, brown hair.
Tattoos and brown hair. I can relate to that. I've got both of those.
Ripped jeans,
Ripped jeans. Not on me, but in my closet, certainly.
issues.
Mummy issues. What? No, you have. What?
Broke bitch.
What?
Broke bitch. No friends. Homeless without the M.
Homeless without the... Ah, I see what he's done there. He's talking about Is this that thing of incel when you're involuntarily celibate? Could it be that? I suppose I don't like that. no, I don't like that bit. He's sort of he's using the word that I don't like. Unless he's talking about not having a certain garden implement that he requires to be able to sort of turn over the soil, thus harvesting some seeds and waiting until a couple of seasons pass and then he can feed himself. That'll save him some money, won't it? And then he can perhaps have some jeans that aren't ripped. Now, why am I doing this? I don't know.
Homeless without the M, that I'm a freak, I'm mental.
One of the incidental folk in this video is going like this when he says mental. I definitely don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. Right, guys? Are we allowed?
Never reach my potential, I just wanna leave this shitty state. It's forever.
He doesn't like that state at all, does it? Massachusetts, that's the one that's got Boston in it, isn't it? Cracking little town. I love Boston, actually. Some great places to play there as well. Just had good times in Boston. That's where Aerosmith comes from, and the band Extreme.
Get out of here someday, 'cause if I can, I'll fucking end it.
Okay, he's going to kill himself if he's not. I mean, I suppose he's talking euphemistically there. I doubt if he's actually going to kill himself because he can't afford enough petrol to cross the state line and go to the next one. But I suppose if it's like culturally stifling, he probably feels like he's dying just by being there, I guess. Depends. What I'm curious to discover is which state or which part of the world he thinks is going to improve his station. You know what I mean? Like where would he go from there? I suppose is it an improvement to go to East Anglia, maybe in England, where he could rent one of those houses that looks like a witch might have lived in it, a really tiny one perhaps, and then work the land a little bit, I suppose. Or there's a few places to play around Lowestoft and Norwich, if they're still there. They used to be, obviously. But used to be a brilliant music scene. All of the bands were playing this kind of music as well, so it fit right in. Maybe it's about belonging, really. Like there's, maybe it's just that Massachusetts doesn't have the right kind of scene, I think having this, I don't know, if you have this much angst and you're this pissed off with the state, you've got to start thinking about alternatives and think carefully as well, because it could be out from the frying pan and into the fire. If you end up in one of the other states, I don't know, maybe it's the same deal. Not California, though. I reckon that'd be alright. Yeah, go to California. Yeah.
Life sucks, S-O-C-K-S. I'm in Spain without the S.
Done the same sort of joke there. I'm in Spain without the S. Which is the French word also for bread. And of course, when bread gets stale, it goes crusty. And people who dressed like that, including myself in the 90s in Lowestoft, were called crusties. Full circle, see?
Broke bitch, no friends. This
Yes! Pick slide, okay. So in the absence of a guitar solo, which is, in all honesty, I wasn't expecting to see a guitar solo. Here is a little bit of flamboyance, guitar-based. At 2 minutes 16, we get an explicit close-up of a textbook pick slide. It's brilliant. I think he's actually covering 2 of the strings with his plectrum, which seems to be one of those sort of grey nylon ones. So that's a guy that's probably hitting the guitar pretty hard and he's losing a lot of strings, so he's gone for something a bit softer. It's lovely stuff. And alternating the pink and black on the nail varnish as well. Just awesome. Now they're all together having a little dance around, covered in paint, wearing their cheerleader t-shirts that have been subverted because they're black with some of their personality defects on. Like his one says mummy shoes. A stripy sock queen is another one. Likes MGK. That means Machine Gun Kelly. That's a bit rude, isn't it? So in a way, is this frame here, which is at 2 minutes 24, it's dissing Machine Gun Kelly. Is there some irony in there, or is that must be ironical? It must be ironical, mustn't it? Yeah, it must be.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get out of here someday. 'Cause if I can,
Some really nice counter harmonies and melodies going on.
I'll fucking end it.
And then just a rather unsettling promise to end his own life if he can't leave the state of Massachusetts. Brilliant stuff. Okay, well done, Aryia. Congratulations on all your success, and I hope on the back of this forthcoming release you're able to move to a state or a country that you prefer. Keep it up, guys, and nice one. Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these two videos, and have a lovely 2023. Cheers, guys.